Live from New York, it's a YouTube video. That doesn't really hit the same.
Just have to make it to air.
Saturday Night is the 10th film from Jason Reitman, who's made films that I love, like Thank You for Smoking, and films that I hate, like Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Saturday Night chronicles the 90 minutes leading up to the first ever historic episode of Saturday Night Live. Well, close to 90 minutes. It's about 109 minutes. This runtime to real-time ratio that Reitman is going for here is both the film's strongest aspect, but also its weakest pitfall. Let me explain. First, this movie feels chaotic and up in the air, which is actually a good thing. It results in this sort of gunslinging, fast-paced, Sorkin-like comedy that's really, really entertaining. That's why the movie's most exhilarating scenes are when the camera's just following Gabriel LaBelle's character as he tries to fix the various problems coming up for the show.
My name is Lorne Michaels. I'm the producer of Saturday Night.
The whole night?
Yeah, the whole night.
It's actually only when this movie kind of leans away from that concept and takes these momentary pauses that the movie begins to drag. So whenever the camera leaves the building and we have these quieter moments, you kind of just look around like, hey, wait, why'd the ride stop? I was having fun. But I also will admit, I understand the argument people are making that if you don't have these moments, the film would become exhausting. But I would also argue that's why it's 90 minutes long. And those 19 minutes that are added on, I guarantee are these scenes here. Second, this movie has so many characters and plot lines that it needs to digest in 90 minutes and actually handles it fairly well. In many ways, it plays like a greatest hits of the first ever crew of SNL. And the cast of this movie absolutely devours that. Corey Michael Smith is a hilarious douchebag in Chevy Chase. Dylan O'Brien surprises as a macho yet also vulnerable Dan Aykroyd. Personally, I loved Lamorne Morris's side quest to discover who am I, but not nearly enough time is really given to correctly develop all of these characters. In fact, it almost kind of requires previous knowledge of SNL because they don't have enough time to introduce the characters correctly. So at times, instead of playing like a coherent or thoughtful story, it's more of a designed mess that intrigues and brings you into the world of Saturday Night Live, but doesn't really explore its more interesting corners. For example, the complicated relationship between Lorne Michaels and Rosie is left underdeveloped and kind of left behind, which is sad because it seems super interesting. So on my scale, Saturday Night is good. Probably between good and great, to be honest. It's a messy movie, but you're going to have a good time. There's no way you're going to leave the theater and be like, man, that sucked. I want my time back. If you guys enjoyed the review, please consider liking and subscribing. I'd love to know what you guys thought about Saturday Night, so comment down below. And thank you guys for watching the video.